Hello everyone, I just got off the Ratatouille BTS and I'm heading to a restaurant that's really well known for their Tom Yum Noodle soup. Just walked into some kind of alleyway right now. It seems like more of a local residential area, but there's still a lot going on, you know? There's still a lot of vendors out, there's a lot of people selling stuff, there's still activity, but it doesn't feel so touristy. It's kind of odd to me that a place that seems so residential also has so much going on at the same time. I really enjoy this area. It's a nice area to go for a nice little stroll and get some dessert, get some street food, do a little bit of shopping. It's a cool area. Yes, I found it. I found it. P-Hour Tom Yum Noodles in Bangkok. So they're like famous for their Tom Yum Noodles here. And I can't wait. I can smell it. Hello, thank you. They have like big bowls of soup outside ready, and there's like giant prawns. Even though they're very well known for their Tom Yum Noodles here, they have a variety of dishes as well. They have a lot of prawn dishes. They're really well known for their giant prawns, and you can see them outside. I've got huge giant prawns outside. Our famous and fantastic creamy Tom Yum soup added with red pepper in the head of shrimps and milk. Their signature is actually using the goo out of the shrimp's head and adding it inside the Tom Yum Noodle soup. That is what makes their Tom Yum soup so different to everyone else in Bangkok. So I got the signature Tom Yum with the freshwater prawns, and there's so many different types of noodles. Look how many noodles they have. They've even got a green one. That's awesome. I asked her which one was the traditional and she said the Thai noodles. So let's go traditional. Plate safe, you know? I ordered a lemongrass and pandan juice, I guess. They have a bunch of stuff. They've got like honey lemon tea, they've got Thai milk tea and all that. They've got so many different stuff. Like, all like interesting stuff as well. But I found that this one was the most interesting. It's lemongrass with pandan. I've never had a lemongrass drink before. Let's try it, see what it's like. Very lemongrassy. So it's a little bit spicy, you know, like lemongrass, how it kind of chokes the back of your throat. Kind of like that. But then with the pandan, it's like a little bit sweet as well. It's a very interesting flavor. Tastes like it's got some honey in it as well. I mean, I could be wrong, but that's where the sweetness comes from. Yeah, very herby. Interesting. Very refreshing. Look at this. I got my Tom Yum noodles. It's actually a lot shallower than I imagined. I thought there would be a lot of soup, but it's actually pretty shallow. Maybe the bowl is very high, but look at this huge giant prawn in here. Oh my god, this just looks so delicious. I can't wait to dig into this. So you've got the traditional Thai noodles with this. You've got the freshwater prawn Tom Yum noodle soup. And it smells so good. It looks very dangerously spicy. I'm not a very big spicy eater, so this looks dangerous to me. But Tom Yum soup is usually very red, but mostly it's not too bad. But yeah, let's try it. I'm gonna try a bit of the soup actually. You can see this broth is a lot more creamier than the regular Tom Yum noodle soup, which is more of a fresh base. This is a little bit creamier. Oh yeah, very sour. Very good actually. I wish they gave me more soup though. I'm already running out. Oh, the noodles have already sucked up all the soup. It's very shrimpy and definitely very, very sour. That's what Tom Yum soup is. And it's actually not too spicy, which is very good. I like that. You can see that they've got some onions and some, I don't know what this one is called. It's like a coriander, but an Asian version of a coriander. It's kind of a little bit spiky as well. I saw that they had some mushroom, I believe. Yeah, some kind of mushroom. This soup is so good. I love sour stuff and it's full of flavor, full of shrimpy goodness. One of these traditional Thai noodles. The noodle seems like it's very fresh. It's nice and chewy. It's beautiful. It's not hard or anything. It's very, very chewy and it just feels very fresh and silky, which kind of gives it a very good, interesting texture. You know, like a nice, fresh texture. Oh yes. It is very sour though. I'm gonna have to warn you. If you don't like sour, this might be a little too much for you. It seems like there's a lot of tamarind in there. Extremely sour and salty, but just flavored it, full of flavor. That strong shrimpy flavor, like the goo from the shrimp's head, has been flavored in here. And I believe it's like some coconut milk as well. Just eating this noodle alone that's been inside the broth is already so sour. It's just kind of sucked up all the juices and all the flavors. It's just jam-packed inside this noodle. Oh. Very, very good. My mouth's having like a little Tom Yum disco party, you know? Kind of dancing. I've almost finished the noodles already. The soup seems like it's getting shallower and shallower. It's kind of like shallow how? The soup's very superficial, very materialistic, it's very shallow. Let's try that prawn. That prawn. It's been sitting there, and look, they've given me a little plate on the side where you can put your shrimp shells. Shrimp, prawn, whatever you want to call it, wherever you are in the world, same thing. Break open the head. Wow. Oh, wow. This prawn seems very, very fresh. Look at this. Look at the inside. Look at all that gooey goodness right there. Oh, wow. This is incredible. Just suck the juices out of that. Oh, it's so sweet. I'm not even kidding you. I've had these kind of prawns before and it was really dry and non-flavored. This is so sweet, which shows that the prawn is very, very fresh. And how it just broke open very easily and the meat kind of just stayed together. That shows that the prawn is fresh. I don't know if it's even live prawns here. They probably have a tank back there with prawns. Look at this. Oh, that is just fantastic stuff right there. This is just full of flavor and just goodness. I'm having like a food orgasm right now. This is delicious. This prawn, man, is definitely the winner. It won the grand prize. It's like if it was on Wheel of Fortune, it would have won the whole show. And you can see the prawn itself. They've kind of sliced it so it's easy for us to peel, just like that. You can see how the shell comes right off the meat. And that shows that the prawn is very fresh. When you peel prawns, the meat kind of gets stuck to the shell. It shows that the prawn is not very fresh. It's been dead for quite a while, or it's been sitting out or stuff like that. This prawn shows that it's very sweet, and I can just tell by the flavor. It's very, very sweet. That's another sign that it's a fresh prawn. Take it out of this shell here. I'm gonna devour this. Oh my god, I can just... My mouth is watering and it's only a couple of inches from me. Oh, look at this beauty right here. You're like my best friend right now. They're looking at me like, you weirdo. They're talking to a prawn. Anyways, I'm gonna eat it now. Oh. I need a moment, please. Wow. Yeah, I need a moment to really enjoy that flavor. That prawn is seriously the highlight of this dish right now. The broth, the noodles were all winners, but this one has won the grand prize. It stole my heart. I'm making a mess. That's how good it is. This prawn deserved to make a mess because it was that good. I'm gonna finish the rest of this noodle. Oh man, I wish there was some more prawn. I missed the prawn already. I want some more prawns. They put like a lemongrass stick in here as well. I'm guessing they cook it all in together. Lemongrass, you don't really eat it. It's just used for flavoring. It has a very, very strong and distinct aroma. So it puts out a delicious smell and taste inside the entire broth. That's what you're smelling as well when you walk into here. It's the lemongrass and just the soup just boiling. Everything's just so delicious and everything's just so fresh. It looks like they've got some lime leaves as well. You don't really eat this as well, but again, it does the same thing as the lemongrass. It just puts out a very, very delicious fragrance. You can taste that inside the broth. I'm gonna finish this broth. This is some awesome stuff. I'm gonna use this bowl as a cup. My face is gonna disappear right now. I really like the ambience here as well. It's like a little kind of restaurant up like this little alleyway. It's kind of like a little bit like a hole in the wall type of restaurant, but a little bit higher class. They've got some really nice decorative furniture, and the ambience is actually not as rowdy as the normal hole in the wall restaurants. You know, it's a little bit more mellow. There's definitely activity going on. There's definitely noise, but it's not that loud over the top like a lot of Bangkok restaurants that I've been to. And the food is just so amazing. I know why this place is so well known for the Tom Yum Noodles, because everything is so full of flavor, and I think it's the ingredients that make all the difference. Everything's so fresh. The noodles tasted like it was freshly made. That prawn felt like it was just caught when I ordered it, and it's so full of flavor. I highly recommend this place. There's not a lot of things that I eat in Bangkok that I don't like, but this is definitely more than like, you know, I love it. It's so delicious. That prawn definitely was the star. It was my favorite part of the dish. It was so sweet. This dish is very delicious, and this place deserves to be well known for the Tom Yum Noodles. Cheers, mate. So next time you guys are in Bangkok, I highly recommend this place for the Tom Yum Noodle soup. I'm gonna link everything down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and remember, you've only got one life. Live it.